Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly read from Sunday the 9th to the 15th of December. The 9th to the 15th. So we're going to use the Witch's Tarot for these readings today. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I truly am so grateful for you being on board. I love doing these readings and I love it even more when people give me such beautiful comments and feedback. This is the reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, if it doesn't resonate with you, you know how to go and check out the other aspects of your natal chart. If you don't know, I'm happy for you to email me. Very easy. You can go onto Cafe Astrology and look it up. And check out other aspects. If they don't resonate with you either, look, one of two things. Either I'm not going to resonate with you or it's just not resonating at the time. So I can tell you there are days when I go looking at my readings too and think nothing wants to sing to me. At the moment, everything I listen to resonates. Who knows? I don't know what Spirit's got in mind. It's a bit tricky, really, understanding how you're being led on your journey, but you know how it is. You have to trust and go with the flow. Okay, beautiful. Let's get this started. Oh, so you have the Death card straight out of the gate. So we're talking about transformation for you this week. You're going through some change here. This could be in any area of your life. It could be a spiritual change. It could be, you know, something more tangible. But the thing is for you, something is really changing. Something is old is dying away from you in order for something new to be born. The other thing too is you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles out first. Now, the Four of Pentacles talks of, you know, not being able to let go of things. It's about hanging on to old stuff, not being able to let it go. Sometimes this is about like old thoughts and feelings because he's got his heart protected here. Actually has his private parts protected here as well. So we'll just ignore that, shall we? But he's obviously quite vulnerable and he's making sure he doesn't get hurt. He's also making sure you don't go through that door too. So if that means anything to anyone. But it's about holding on. Sometimes this can be holding on to your money because you don't want to spend it too. So you may be a bit short this week. Okay, then we have the Two of Swords here. Now the Two of Swords shows a woman who's blindfolded. She doesn't want to make a decision. Note the arms again. Aquarius, I have two people here with the arms folded over their heart. Are you blocking yourself off? Are you stopping yourself from loving? Because whether or not you've been hurt or not, you cannot block down your heart. Makes life miserable. It's really difficult to live if your heart's blocked. So this woman doesn't want to make the decision. She's got the swords here ready to cut something out, but she doesn't want to do it. Somebody's been hurt here. Okay, Three of Pentacles here. Now the Three of Pentacles talks about working on something, working in oh my goodness, my mind's gone completely blank. Working with someone, cooperating with someone was the word they were telling me. Cooperating with someone, working with someone to produce something. So this is often about working hard on a project. It can be working hard on your inner self too, because as you note, the cat's here. So we always talk about the cat representing intuition. This can be working hard externally or internally. But you're definitely really focusing on something here. Okay, so the next card out we have is the Lovers. So for me here, okay, we're already starting to tell a story, Aquarius. So this is about true love. This is about being divinely guided to a true love. It is the card of the twin flames. So we'll have a look at what is going on here. But if you are on a journey, something is happening here. You're being transformed to move on this journey, by the way, because we had that Death card up front. Okay, and then we have the Shadow side. Now this is the Devil in the traditional deck. This is about opening up yourself to understand the dark side of yourself. So it's about working on those parts of you that you don't want to show to the world. In the traditional card, in the traditional deck, Yvonne, it talks of learning to harness your dark side, your obsessions, your lust, your obsessive stuff, codependency, ego, big one, ego. That's what you're transforming at the moment. Okay, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, because you're trying to bring some sort of balance into your world here. This is about understanding the give and take in a relationship as well, and I feel like that's where we're going with this, but we will double check. This is about evening out your pockets, having a job that brings in the money you want it to bring in, working hard to bring that in here as well. So if it's a reading you want around work or career, this easily applies to that. Okay, then we have the Two of Wands. So this is about taking a different journey. This is about being offered a new path to go in a different direction. We see the man with his cat here again. So this is trusting your intuition. The cats are really standing out today. Trusting your intuition to move in the right direction. Okay, because it seems you have either confusion, delusion, or illusion about something. Lots of opportunities, but not sure which way to go. I love that the Magician's in this card. So we see like a Merlin figure ready to, he's got the cups all flying around in space here. So he's trying to choose which one is right for him. In this one, we can see what's in the cups too. So we have like really nice things in the cups, but there is a snake there. So not all of them are nice. That's what it's implying. Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups. So this talks about celebration. It talks about celebrating with family and friends. I know sometimes people see this as a third party, but I'm telling you, not in this reading at this stage, not unless they get something else that signals the same. Okay, and the front of the reading you have, you have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is a beautiful woman. She's emotionally available, can be male or female, as you know, can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is about someone actually being very emotionally available here. So let's do a recap. Okay, what we have here, we have the Devil card as the overarching energy. Just having a peek, and we have you putting burdens down there as well, which is a really good thing to see. So you're trying to close out some sort of cycle here. There's some sort of decision to cut something out, but you're really hanging on to it desperately here. And you're not able to move forward here because of it. Now, it could be because we have the Lovers card here, and we have the option of two pathways and dealing with the shadow side. So for me, this is about you balancing yourself out and choosing to cut things out of your life, including past energies, in able to move forward to what you want. I think you've recognised here that you've got love ahead of you. You've recognised the energy of the universe pulling you forward. But there's quite a lot of work to be done here because you're still having a problem with balancing yourself out and getting your energies right with the shadow side healing. It's not necessarily getting rid of the shadow side, it's just about merging it into one. It's like having all your energies all working alongside each other. If you've got a shadow energy, it could be addiction, for example, which affects all your life. So what we want is for you to have a nice even energy. But you're definitely working towards this thing here which looks like love to me. There is a lot of confusion at the moment, but I can tell you, you are going to balance it out. And I do have you in the energy of the Queen of Cups at the end here, which says to me that you're going to be in a place where you'll be more emotionally available. So that brings back to a couple of things here. Some people may have had the end of something here because it sent them into some sort of transformation around understanding the need to get rid of things in your life that no longer serve you. And with this Four of Pentacles and this shadow side card here, I would say this is about personal attributes that don't do you any good. It could be to do with another person. It could be you've been dealing with someone else's shadow side, in which case you're trying to work out how to cut them out of your life. If this is about work or career, it applies as well. So something has happened where you've been put in a position where you've had to give something away that didn't serve you. Or you're in a position where you're hanging on to some job or business, family member that doesn't serve you. So you're making your mind up here to let it go so you can work on bringing something much better in. You want a new pathway here without any doubt. This is about taming those parts of yourself that you need to have tamed before you move into something new. There is confusion, but lots of options here, so that's good. If you're looking for a job, what it's saying here is you don't have to put up with crap in your workplace. If you're making the choice to move on and transform, you have to make a decision on which way to go. Lots of decisions to make. But what I like here, by the end of this reading, you're quite comfortable in your emotions. You've tamed this part of you that's been difficult to work with to move yourself to this new direction. but there's celebration here, which is always fantastic, because that means to me you've brought yourself right round here and you're ready to move into something new. For some of you, that's about love. For others of you, that's putting down these burdens, because when I picked up the card here, that showed. So some of you are trying to put down burdens in order to move forward. So you're having to transform. It's like you've forced yourself into this transformation here. Now, if you've been dealing with a Scorpio, it's possible here you've said goodbye to a Scorpio because you've realised that they maybe have addictions, it may be a codependent thing, but you're deciding to move on from them because they don't serve your purpose. That you're not matching, you're not equal, they might be emotionally cold here, where you're being loving and giving and they're not. So it can be a person as well. If it's not a Scorpio, it can be someone with Scorpio or in their chart. Incredible. So I decided to use the Unicorn Oracle today, which I do love. It's a Doreen Virtue pack and it's very pretty. And the card that's come out for you is called Decide. And it says it's time to clearly make a decision about what you want, which is exactly what the reading's about. So there you go, clarification for your reading, Aquarius. This week is about making a decision about what you want into your life and being able to get rid of that doesn't serve you. Have a fantastic week. Much love.